I met Elise when I was 27. She worked at the same architecture firm as I did, just on a different floor. We first talked in the elevator. She complimented the book I was holding, and from there, it just clicked. We had coffee after work a few times, and before long, we were inseparable. Elise was warm, witty, and could hold a conversation about anything from building design to bad TV shows. Being with her felt easy. It wasn't fireworks and chaos. It was like finding peace in the middle of noise. We moved in together after a year, and 2 years later, I proposed. For a while, it was perfect. We traveled, we adopted a dog, we talked about kids, picked baby names, laughed about our future house that we swore we'd build together someday. Elise even supported me when I left my job to start my own design consultancy. I thought we were on the same team. But about a year into our marriage, I started to notice changes. Elise started going out more, happy hours with coworkers, weekend brunches that suddenly became full-day outings. She started dressing differently, always checking her phone. She laughed less with me, and when she did, it didn't reach her eyes. One night, she said she had a team dinner for a new client project. Something about the way she said it didn't sit right. So I drove to the restaurant an hour after she left. I parked across the street and waited. She wasn't there. I stayed for another hour, scanning every face. No Elise. I texted her, "How's dinner?" She replied 5 minutes later, "Just ordered, long wait." It crushed me. I drove home in silence, trying to believe some other explanation existed. Maybe she got the restaurant name wrong. Maybe the dinner was moved. Maybe I was just being paranoid, but I already knew. The next day, I pretended I had a work emergency and needed her laptop to grab a file. She was in the shower. I opened her MacBook. The messages were there. She wasn't seeing someone from work. It was a guy named Lucas, someone she'd met through a friend. The messages weren't new either. They went back 4 months. Pictures, hotel addresses, voice notes, stuff I never imagined her saying to anyone, let alone someone who wasn't me. I didn't say anything that day, or the day after. I needed time. When I confronted her a week later, I was calm. I told her what I found, told her I knew everything. She didn't deny it. She cried, said she was confused, that she didn't plan for it to happen, that she still loved me, just not the same way. That hurt more than the affair. I moved out the next day and stayed with a friend. I didn't scream, I didn't beg, I just left. In the months that followed, Elise sent a few messages, apologies, regret, some vague requests to talk. I didn't answer any of them. I deleted our wedding photos. I even gave away the couch we bought together because I couldn't look at it without feeling sick. It's been nearly a year now. I've rebuilt. I've rebranded my business, moved into a new place, and started to feel like myself again. I still carry the scars. I probably always will. But I'm not angry anymore. Sometimes people say they love you and still hurt you. That's just a truth I had to accept. And when someone chooses someone else, let them. It means they were never really yours to begin with.